YouTube, one more video before I head on to sleep. I'm going to talk about holsters today. Holsters are very important. Give you some examples of what I prefer, what I don't think you should carry, and then different situations for each holster. Let's go first off, what you shouldn't carry. This little Black Hawk, little cloth. There's no retention system. You take one of these, put it in there, and straight out. There's nothing holding this weapon securely into that retention system. These are about $7. You know, if you're just getting new to it, you picked one up. You know, I would look to upgrade. It's not safe. If you have to run, you fall, anything, your gun's just going to slide. It's very smooth on the inside. You know, it's a comfortable holster. Very cheap, not safe. That's from Black Hawk. Do not buy that. Now you see I got the Serpa. This one's very beat up. This goes to the SIG. It's a very good holster. It's got the paddle system, and what that does, you got to press that to release the weapon. So if I tug on this right now, it's just my thumb, it won't come in. So you have to press and then pull to get that weapon out. So if you're going to open carry, this is what I would recommend for open carry. The only problem with that is I had to modify that, that's why it's so beat up, because take my SIG for example, it's not the regular 226, it's the Seal Edition. The rail is a little bigger, scrapes in here. It's all scraped up, that's why it's all ugly and gross. So be aware, not every gun will fit into here, and this is meant for a 226. I have ones for my SIG, or my other SIGs, my Glocks, whatever. Another holster, if you want to open carry, you don't like the paddle. Some guys don't like those. I have a friend that makes these. I'll put the link down below. His name's Gunner Poe. He's a Marine gunner. It's a cheap one, also 5. Excellent holsters. I think this was $45, $50. Great holsters, just made out of Kydex. You can do any color you want. I got multicam. You know, I got a bunch of these black ones. This is carbon fiber black. He's got flat black. I actually have a red one of these on order. Pretty much anything you can do. He does magazines, magazine holders, which are great. I would recommend this, and this is an outside the waistband. This is an inside the waistband. Now the retention system on this is very good. You're not gonna lose that gun if you go running. You're not gonna lose it. It's actually difficult to take out without it on the belt. Yeah, obviously. But very good holsters. You know, if you have a light, you know, like this, my H&K, you're like, oh, you know, I want this big light on here for God knows why. Alright, well, he makes one, and all you do, tell him what you want on it, what type of light. This is the H&K light itself. Very standard type light, the M2 I believe it is. And he'll make it for you, it's the same type deal. And now, you know, everyone knows the light's a little looser, so they'll eventually come out. But again, very good holster. If you're going to do a light, a lot of companies like Serpa, they won't have every light configuration. So again, I'll put his link down there. He's a very good guy. Support the troops, right? Very good guy, good friend. Again, Gunner Poe's. It's Gunner's Custom Holsters on Facebook. I will leave you a link. And the third and final holster, or fourth holster I'm going to bring you is this Stealth Gear. This is my primary in the waistband holster. This is $110. This is for my primary gun. This is my backup, goes on the left side. That's a gunner's holster, that one. This one, like I said, $110. The retention system, again, it's Clydex now. Yeah, it came out a little easy. It's cloth on the side, so when you actually put it on, these little rings here will compress and keep the weapon from sliding out. You might notice it's not leather. It's a weird type of fabric. It's actually got a nice bit of padding. It's very thin. It's got a nice bit of padding. It's very comfortable. I live out in Arizona, so it gets to about, 110, 115. And when it does, it wicks the sweat away from my body and pushes it out to these little holes all over. Now you might be worried about it getting on the gun. It actually doesn't. There's a little barrier in there. You can see there's no holes in there. There's a barrier in there, and you can see it even coming up there. Now it changes, so your gun will not get wet. It will not get mildewy. This is a great holster if you have the money. Stealth Gear USA. I will leave that link again in the comment section below. And this is a fantastic holster. So Stealth Gear, yes. Gunner's Custom Holsters, yes. Serpa for outside the waistband, yes. Gunner outside the waistband, yes. The Blackhawks are now, again with the Blackhawks, mag holders, mag pouches. I'll take a single mag pouch. This is from Gunners. See how thin that is. You put it up against, say, that one. It's a huge difference. If you're trying to conceal this, this is my concealment one. It's the J-hook. I do have a double for if I carry outside the waistband, which is usually at the range. This is very uncomfortable to try to conceal. It's uncomfortable altogether. It's another Blackhawk product, which means I overpaid for it. These are like $15, $10, $15. This is like $20. This is a piece of junk. Now, the only good thing with this will fit pretty much every mag you shove in it. These are pretty much custom fit. It'll fit my Glock mags, which is what I typically carry. And it'll actually fit the H&K USP jet funnel mags, which are these, if you don't know. But it will not fit the SIG mags, the 229 mags. Now he makes whatever you want. If you're like, hey, I shoot a 229 or a 226 or a whatever, he'll make that in here. So let him know, but just know that it won't retrofit with every other mag where one of your standard blocky ones will. So you guys got any questions, comments, concerns? Like, subscribe, do your thing. Let me know what you want to see next. Alright, bye.